So we're now joined by ANC Spokesperson Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri to speak on the passing of Tito Mboweni as well. Ms. Bhengu-Motsiri, thank you so much for your time. We've heard so many tributes continue to pour in throughout the course of the morning. Mr. Mboweni has been described as a leader par excellence. Let's hear from you, and how do you remember Tito Mboweni?
Well, the ANC is saddened by this, and obviously if we were to talk about what it is that we remember him by, we can cite the fact that here we have lost a thought leader, particularly providing leadership, economic leadership, helping to steer the direction of South Africa in relation to the instruments and the tools that are required to get our economy working. So we would remember him for having made that indelible contribution, but also just the value of sound leadership. He would be found, and I think would be also judged as one of those intellectuals that offered very decisive leadership in various disciplines or in various areas where he worked. And this is now including the South African Reserve Bank as governor, making him the first black governor. That would also include particularly his role as the Minister of Labour, where he pioneered a lot of transformation, legislation and programs, where he also drove the process and steered the process of social compacting through the institution called NEDLEC. He was very central to that effort. And I think we also, as the ANC, will remember him as one of those people, as I said earlier, who was not lazy intellectually. And he will pick up debates and will pick up conversations and will be firm with his views, but willing to engage with others. Affable, very personable, and somebody really that subscribed, in my mind, somebody that subscribed to the whole person paradigm. He had very many layers to him. He was very multidimensional, as I would have said earlier, because he was comfortable at home, comfortable with friends, comfortable also with big business, and yet very comfortable with us, the ordinary folk. He would be found among ordinary people in that same way that he would be able to traverse that into dealing with business and captains of industry. There are many ways in which we can pay tribute to him. Tito Mboweni headed up the economic policy department of the ANC and was very central in formulating a number of ready-to-govern ideas for how we need to build our economy, and also believed very strongly, I believe this is part of his legacy, he strongly believed in the building of strong institutions and resilient institutions in government that can weather several storms.
And I want us to actually delve further into that legacy that you talk about. Let's hear about the legacy that he leaves behind.
Yeah, some of those I would have just captured them. But as I say, I think that one of the things that South African society needs to have a look at is the need to have rich conversations about the direction our country is taking, whether economically, whether in social transformation, whether in our international relations and cooperation policies, the culture that we've known people and individuals and leaders such as Comrade Tito Mboweni to be about, a culture where we fashion ideas based on the fact that people are talking about these ideas. There's not a singular point of entry for conversations, but we are a country where we converse, where we talk, where we debate, and that's introducing that culture of healthy debates in order to find solutions to the challenges that our people are facing, whether it's in the area of jobs or in the area of a set of policies, in particularly your monetary policy, your fiscal policy, your industrial strategy, all of those things, some of which he was intimately involved with, I think the legacy that he also leaves, both within the ANC and as well as in our beloved country, is that he is a leader who leaves this world untainted insofar as how he deported himself in the roles where he was deployed. We haven't, since his retirement, heard of any sort of malfeasance or acts of wrongdoing or disregarding the need that is required to respect the public purse, and also deporting with ethics and the kind of integrity that is expected of people of his caliber. He leaves this world with an untainted image and reputation, because where he was deployed, he respected the resources that essentially belong to our country and the people of our country.
All right, that was ANC spokesperson Mahlengi Bhengu-Motsiri joining us there for her tribute as well. Thank you very much indeed for your time.